welcome to another weekly vlog. This week I'm challenging myself to read 150 pages a day because I am leaving for my gap year in 2 weeks and I have to finish all my library books. This is the TBR for the week because I've got a lot of books to get to and I need to speed it up. Now, I started the challenge yesterday, which was Wednesday, and I picked up these 2 books. I started with Paul Celan and the Trans-Tibetian Angel, which I featured in last week's vlog as a library pickup, and I just had randomly found this and was intrigued by it. And I started it. I reached page 40, chapter 3, and okay, I think it's a fun book. The main character is very funny, very relatable to me, but I am really struggling with the writing. Not that it's bad, I think I'm too unintelligent for the book. I'm like really struggling to understand like half of what's going on, and I'm like, I'm not grasping anything. Like I'm struggling, and I don't know if it's because it's a translated novel, and sometimes with translations I feel like the point is kind of gets lost. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm struggling. So I had to pick up Bad Blood for the 110 pages I had left, and I did manage to read 112 pages, so wonderful. Now, this is the last installment in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I love this YA criminal mystery series. It is very good, and I've been meaning to get to this one because the last book ended in a cliffhanger that was intense, and I just know this is going to be an incredibly intense wrap-up to the series, but I am very intrigued to see how it's going to play out, how the series is going to wrap up. And this also has the 12 novella, so I am going to be reading that at some point this week. But I managed to read like 50 pages this morning / afternoon. We had to go and give our cats to the vet, basically. And I have to go pick them up, but I took a nap, and then when I woke up from the nap, I continued reading. And I'm going to listen to the audiobook actually because I have access to the audiobook. I'm going to listen to that while I'm walking to the vet and all of that. So I am hoping to finish the book today, which is going to be more than 150 pages. So if I can do that, that's fine, as long as I hit the 150 pages, but I am hoping to finish this book just because these like mystery books, especially this series, I read so quickly, like I fly through them. Also, it helps that the chapters are short, so I don't feel like, I don't know, I fly through the book, and I'm really loving it. If you ever want to read a series like this, I fully recommend this one. So hey guys, I went to the library earlier and I picked up 2 of my holds. I'm so excited for them. First, Daisy Hates. I'm going to be reading this next week. Look out for that vlog. It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I also realized that there's what's his name? Oh, Julian. So yeah, there's Julian point of views. Yeah, so excited. And I have seen that there's like these little footnotes thing, and like some people don't really like them, but I like looked at it last time I was at the library and I saw the book, and I really don't mind it. So I'm just gonna have the time of my life. I'm so excited. Then The Safe Keep by E.L. van der Wooden. I've had this on hold for a super long time, and it's finally ready, and I don't know when I can read this. Like, I can only read it this week technically because next week I have a video plan for that. I only have specific books to read, and also I think I'm leaving. Am I leaving next week? Yeah, I think I'm leaving next Sunday actually, which is insane. So I think I can only read this in this vlog, so you'll see later if I end up choosing it or not, but it is an anticipated release for me for this year, but I don't know. But it is quite short, so we'll see. Hello guys, happy Saturday. So I kind of failed yesterday. I think I read 123 pages. I know I was only 30 pages off, but I really just wanted to go to bed. I did manage to finish the book though. Like, I finished the book and then I was going to start the novella. Then I was like, wait. I ended up giving it a 5 out of 5 because even though it could have been a rash decision, kind of like very feeling based, I decided, you know what, it's the end of the series. I loved the book. I was hooked since the beginning. I think it was probably the best book of the series, so why not just give it a 5? Like, I could have been stingy and given it a 4.5 or 4.75, but you know what, it got a 5 out of me. I love this book. I really like it, and I will continue to read mystery books, I think. This was my introduction kind of to the YA mystery thriller kind of Criminal Minds vibe, and yes, I was a little scared, so I can't really deal with true thrillers. I do think I'm gonna, you know, read more YA mysteries and all of that, so yeah, I'm excited. But this is just such a fantastic series. The book really wrapped up the entire series perfectly. I know some people didn't really enjoy the ending, but I don't think it was bad. Like, I think it wrapped it up well. And I also haven't managed to read today because we were out and about and doing some things, but I'm planning on picking up When Among Crows, starting this today, hopefully reading a good chunk of it. I mean, I still have 150 pages to read. This has like a little bit more than 150 pages, so ideally I finish the book, but I'm not sure. So hi guys, so I wanted to jump on here to update and let y'all know that yesterday I did finish 12, but I failed the challenge by only reading 116 pages. So it's like I win some, I lose some, but I don't know why I'm reading at such a slow pace recently. I'm not feeling motivated to read at all, but I am focused. I'm going to read When Among Crows today. It's going to get done. I need to read this book, and I just need to read and succeed in the challenge. Like, it's the whole point of the video. Now, I ended up giving it a 3.5 star because I did really enjoy the book, but it's like a novella, so not much happened. It was basically just a book about a specific case, a certain investigation, and there wasn't really any mention. Well, there was mentions of the main characters and a little bit of information about them, but it's not like we went and talked about different plot lines or deep things about the main characters. It was really just a focus on the investigation, which is fine. It's just, you know, it didn't involve any of the fluff that the main books do involve or do have. So yeah, I do think obviously the main books are much better, so that's why I had to rate this one lower. But I don't think this is a bad novella, and I do think it was a fun read, and I am happy to have read it. I basically read it because it was the last day of the readathon, and it was probably like the shortest book I had on hand, and so I had to like read it. I do know I said I was gonna read When Among Crows yesterday, but I switched to 12 because I was like, I need to read a short book right now. I mean, When Among Crows is also short, but 12 would have taken me like less time than it took me to read When Among Crows. So yeah, I'm going to sit and have dinner, read, and I will update you guys in a little bit. I'm reading When Among Crows, and the character Nikolai, he's fine. Like, we don't even know how he looks, but he's just like fine. I really love the book. The light is extremely bright, but I have an update on when I'm on Crows. So I failed the day I said that I was gonna read and like lock in. I didn't even pick up a book. Like, I did not read anything. And then yesterday I started this and I read 75 pages of the book, so I did technically also fail because I only reached 50% of the goal. But then today I finished this book, and as you saw, I started another book, and so I'm on track to ending the video with a bang with more than 150 pages read, which is great because I've been failing day after day after day, and it's annoying for me and for the viewers and everyone. But here are my thoughts on the book. So this is a very short book, as you can see, and it is so incredibly worth it. When I went to mark it as read on Goodreads, I saw that I didn't even mark it as want to read, and like, I don't know how, because it was so good. I ended up giving it a 4.5. I think the setting and like the magic system, it's set in an urban setting, so it's an urban fantasy, and this has like determined, it's made me conclude that urban fantasies are probably my favorite subgenre of fantasy. Like, I love urban fantasies. This gave kind of evocation vibes just because it was also set in the urban fantasy world, but I freaking adored it. And this has Slavic folklore, so it's inspired by Slavic folklore, and that was really interesting because I don't think I'd ever heard anything like, I'm very much uneducated in anything Slavic, and especially in folklore, so that was cool. But also I feel like if you do know some stuff about Slavic folklore, it's gonna be an even better read because you'll know like what they're talking about. But yeah, that was really cool. And then the characters were so fun. There's actually like a mini romance going, which was very cute. It was between the two main characters. So I think you pronounce his name Dimitri. I was pronouncing it Dimitri, but it could not be that. And then the other one is Nicodem, I think. I call him Nicodem. I keep wanting to call him Nikolai, but it's not Nikolai. It was actually Nico or Nicodem. And they were so cute. Nico, I mentioned last night, he's fine. Like, his personality was so attractive. Like, I loved him. And he has this kind of like sassy, dark, villainy type vibe, but he's like so loyal, and he like worries about the other characters, and it's an adorable dynamic, but also like really just fun, but like not like YA. This is not a YA. Yeah, this is just a normal sci-fi fantasy. I adored it. And this is the same author who wrote the Divergent series, which I haven't read. I haven't heard great things about, but I am kind of like intrigued to read more about more from the author, just because I did enjoy this so much. Probably one of my favorite fantasies of the year. So hey guys, I thought I would close out the vlog because I officially reached 150 pages for the day. I'm absolutely obsessed with this book. It is so incredibly good. Like, what? Why didn't anyone tell me to pick it up before? I'm obsessed with it. I think it's going to be a 5-star. It is that good. I can't wait to like keep reading because honestly I can't put it down. It is so captivating. The plot is so fast-paced, like so much is happening, and I just want to know what is gonna happen. And so I'm just like, I love it. I'm enamored by this book. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm going to keep reading it, but I have read 64 pages of this so far. It's also kind of an urban fantasy. I mean, it's set in 1820s London, but there's obviously, and there's not like really magical aspects to it, but like there is, because in like the old world there was magic and it's like coming back, so it's like it's a whole kind of thing. But this honestly kind of gives me like Six of Crow vibes. I know there's like not that many similarities, but I'm kind of getting similar vibes of when I was reading Six of Crows, and I adored Six of Crows. I feel like I'm gonna adore it as much as I adored Six of Crows, but I haven't felt this way about a book in a while. So I did tally up the days I failed and the days I succeeded. I failed 4 times and I succeeded 3 times. So not great. I feel like with these type of challenges I always suffer because, or not suffer, but I struggle because I'm not someone who does very good with like deadlines and goals. Like, I can do it over a stretch of time, but over a week it was a struggle. And also we went out a lot because my dad's here and we're just like going out and doing things, so I haven't really I didn't read as much as I wish I did. I think I read in total like 750 pages. I'll put up the number on here. But not the best week of reading, but I'm happy I attempted the challenge. I'm happy I forced myself to do it, or pushed myself to do it, and maybe next time we'll go down to 100 pages a day, because if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment anything you want. I'm always replying to comments, and I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Next week's video, next week's reading vlog. Y'all ain't ready. Bye.